The boy threw a hot pot on his aunt. She was hospitalized with severe burns. Her mother didn't care. She even said she shouldn't bother with the boy. Soon after, the boy made a scene in a public place. He angered a mentally ill neighbor. The woman was seriously injured trying to save him, but instead of calling the emergency services, instead, he played a game. Luckily, the woman was taken to the hospital and saved her life. At that moment, the nephew's cell phone ran out of battery. In order to play the game, he unplugged the woman's ventilator to charge his cell phone. That's how the woman stopped breathing, but God gave her a second chance. Just after she was reborn, she got a call from her mother. She realized she was back at the hot pot restaurant. She rushed there immediately, thinking about what happened in her past life. So the woman sat in the corner furthest away from her nephew. Sure enough, the nephew started acting up again. He kept hitting his head against the back of the chair of the man at the neighboring table. Luckily, the man at the neighboring table had a good sense of humor. He only asked to control the child, but the woman's mother responded arrogantly. She said that this kind of careful man can't do anything, and proudly proclaimed that her son was about to be promoted to an executive position. But she didn't realize it was her son's company's CEO and assistant. Was the CEO and assistant of her son's company. To get back at them, her nephew smashed a soda bottle on their table, splashing sauce all over the CEO's suit. The CEO kept his manners, gently asked for compensation for the clothes, but the woman's mother and sister-in-law tried to protect her. The two men had no choice but to go to the restroom to clean up the mess. However, the nephew sneaked over to the next table when no one was there. He sneaked over to the next table. He threw their cell phones and valuables into the hot pot. His mother and sister-in-law didn't stop him. They even praised him for his good work. Watching his nephew throw the contract into the hot pot, the woman stood by and watched. The CEO and his assistant came back. The CEO and his assistant were furious at the scene. They demanded compensation on the spot, but the mother and sister-in-law were still arguing. They said they'd framed them. At that moment, the owner of the restaurant brought the surveillance video.